All right, everyone, I thought I'd pull 3 quick cards and a bottom card. Doesn't matter what your sign is, this is straight up energy reading, and I'm going to tell you, I've got a pre-shuffle here. I shuffled for this, actually cut for it, and then shuffled, okay? Because when I picked up the deck originally, I had an incoming message on it, and I thought, well, I don't just want to, I don't just want to assume anything, so I cut it, I shuffle it, here's the 8 of Wands. Okay, so obviously the universe wants to say something to somebody. And I point that out because whenever that happens, it's usually a very specific message. Might be future influence for you. I don't know. Might have already happened. I don't really read it that way. But either way, you might be picking up on this, right? Because look at that. I didn't even know that was there. At the bottom of the deck, or what is the top of the deck, your intuition is quite good right now. Trust it. Okay, because you've got, just on the surface energy, I'm going to pull 3 cards and a bottom card. We pull all kinds. There's like 500 cards here because I clarify and I'm crazy anal about talking about every little detail of the energy. It's fine. It's fine. 8 Wands, crossed by the 7 of Cups. You have a very confusing communication coming in. One that you're not going to be quite sure what to do with. What the fuck do I do with this? Who? What? Huh? I think it feels to me, it's surprising, I don't know. I don't know quite. I don't have an example to give you. It's just one of those things. It's a confusing communication. I don't think it's a typical communication from whoever it's from. Could be somebody you never expected to hear from. I don't know. Just don't try to dwell on it, okay? And we got verification of this coming. Don't try to figure out what to do with it. Don't try to figure it out, okay? Your intuition knows which one to pick, knows what it means, all right? It'll come to you with the Ace of Swords there. It'll come to you, an epiphany, right? It comes to you, right? Because, again, just sit with it, right? There's the Queen of Swords. Because if you start trying to, you might go down some roads of gloom and doom, and with the 5 of Cups, you just put yourself in 8 swords, all right? Don't. Let the epiphany come to you and trust what that epiphany gives you. Trust the truth. Right. I don't know what to tell you. It's a communication, though. Very confusing. Let's see who it might be from. Is it the runner? Is it like somebody I never thought I'd hear from? Or is it your mom? I don't know. It's somebody you got a soul tie with. Let's find out. I still say this is pretty specific. Because when I say that, because that communication, because that 8 of Wands came up, right, after I had a communication card, then I cut the deck and shuffled, and then I get the 8 of Wands. When I see that, I know that the communication's fairly close. May have actually just happened for a few of you, but for most of you, it's fairly close. So if you're like, well, my person can't communicate, Steve, they in the middle of the Sahara Desert and the sat phone's broken, well, then it's probably not for you, per se. Although that is very confusing. Why is your person there with a sat phone? I would love to know the story. But either way, let's see where we go. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card with me. I will tell you, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. It might be complete fucking nonsense for you. I don't know. I just read the energy. All right? Don't shoot the messenger. If you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay? All right. Everybody clear on that? Okay, good. Let's go. 3 cards and a bottom card. What do we get here? It's a soulmate. It's the lovers. Yes, that's powerful. That's powerful energy. And it's a soulmate that's caused you some stress. All right? It's a connection. It's communication from a connection that's caused you some stress. This is a little bit of that Lionsgate energy, I imagine. The Lionsgate burst of bravery, as I like to call it here, that it's adding, as I mentioned in my reading with me the other day. It applies to a lot of different energies. I mean, anybody that's been itching to reach out to you, even thinks about you for a moment, won't hesitate to reach for the phone or some way to reach you, okay? Don't be surprised if you see somebody sitting out in the street outside your house. Okay, all right. Here we go. 3 cards. Let's go. 4 of Wands. Page of Wands. Somebody taking a punt here. Somebody taking a flyer. Somebody taking a chance. This energy comes out of the blue, out of nowhere, all right? It's fairly deep, and it's confusing because it's fairly deep, and the 4 of Wands is a happy new beginning, but it's a solid new beginning that leads to, it's structurally very solid. It leads to 10 Pentacles. You wouldn't normally expect that from this person, okay? This is someone you have a soul connection with that you might think is just a party girl or a party dude or whatever, player type energy, maybe we could call it that. It's not really in my vernacular, but I'll use it. You know, this is unexpected. This is unusually, uncharacteristically deep for this person. Okay? Wow. Somebody is telling you how they feel. Might be an apology, could be, but I get somebody here telling you how they feel. They want to walk this path with you. And they're taking a real chance. Yeah, it has a lot to do with this Lionsgate burst that's coming out. Mountain Lion Gate, I think we called it, because it blends with the other energies. I think some people took that the wrong way from my reading. Where they said, well, a couple of people almost seemed to get offended that I said Lionsgate this year wasn't that powerful, and it just sort of blends in with the energies around. It's not that. It's just because it's the same, the frequencies of the Lionsgate are already here in the surrounding energies. It's very rare that that happens. So think of it this way. Maybe you're a very special person. You're very unique. You fancy yourself very, very unique. And you wore your bright scarlet red shirt, right, to a party. You walk in the party and everybody's wearing scarlet red shirts. Yeah, you're still pretty unique. You're still adding something to the mix. But if you start walking in the room, I'm going to lose you. You're going to get lost in the energy because it's all the same frequency. Everybody wearing the scarlet red shirt. Where normally you'd walk into that party or a party like that with the scarlet red shirt on and everybody else would be in black shirts or white shirts. You'd stick out like a sore thumb. That's all I meant. That's all. I wasn't trying to offend lions or Lionsgates or Gates, honestly, or anybody named Gates. I wasn't trying to offend anyone, really, honestly. So I'm just being honest with you about the energy. It dissipates it. It's already here. So Lionsgate's just adding a turbo boost, you know, sort of a thing. And I think that's what this is. Somebody gets a moment of bravery. I mean, I call this my party girl for a reason, male or female. It's a girl on the card. I mean, you show up at a party, you're remotely handsome. This girl will walk up to you and say hi. She wants one thing and one thing only. She gets to the party before everybody else does, and she looks for places that she can bang. Oh, the laundry room. Where's your laundry room at? Why do you want to know where my laundry room is at? Just where is it? Okay, it's down there, off to the right. Okay, right, it's like that. Somebody's taking a chance here. Somebody who normally wouldn't. So I would say this communication from this soulmate is somebody who's making new choices. Right? Somebody who's doing something different. I see that with the 10 right there, right? She's making new choices. Usually she'd just stay up there. All right, let's go. Let's pull on this, I ain't worried about this one here. Let's pull on the Four of Wands. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Why is that here? Let's go. I always say I can't pull a reading without offending somebody, but I thought I explained the Lionsgate thing pretty well. I thought, you know, I said, hey, it's just, it's blending with the energies around. So if I got to give an analogy of you walking into a party with a red shirt, where normally the red shirt is a big deal, and now everybody's wearing the red shirt, that's it. It just blends in. Doesn't mean you don't add anything to the party. You're still very special, right? Maybe now the humor arrives, you know, which is often the case with a lot of the parties I go to. Jesus, you get in there, it's a dead room. I just start cutting the room up. I don't fucking care. But either way, if you're all wearing the same shirt, it's pretty hard to spot people, right? Let's go. Let's see where we're at. Four of Wands. Let's go. Why is it here? Tell me about this, because this is really out of character. Usually, you know, these are read center, left, right. I haven't looked at any card I've shuffled, by the way. Center, left, right. Usually, when I call this my party girl, this girl right here is not talking about marriage and going to 10 of Pentacles. This girl wants to know where the laundry room is, you know, so she can bang, right? I mean, it's just, this is uncharacteristic. I wouldn't expect the party girl to ever walk up to me and start talking Four of Wands shit. Okay, I would not expect that. I just wouldn't. I'd be like, so you know where the laundry room is, right? Okay. What's crossing the Four of Wands? The Four of Pentacles. A couple of fours here. I like that. I like it in this context. The Four of Pentacles it's a miser energy that's there. Somebody's been holding back from you. Somebody's been holding on the feelings. Somebody's been putting on an act. Right? Somebody's been pretending that we're just friends, or somebody's been pretending that they don't like you, or somebody's been, this whole party girl thing is an act, basically. Somebody's been holding back for what they really want from you and how they really feel about you. Okay? I don't think they're holding back. I mean, well, a whole reading's about 8 wands coming towards you. It's a little confusing. Just like I'd be a little confused. Wait, you're the party girl. We talking 4 of wands to 10 of pentacles, a pair of cars, a couple of dogs, a house. Don't you just want to know where the laundry room is? I mean, isn't that You know, I got the condoms here. We ready to go? No, we need to talk about the house and the car and the stuff. Somebody really holding back. I think they were afraid before. Oh, fuck yeah. Look, underneath that, fueling that 4 Pentacles is 2 Cups. Yeah, somebody here not holding back anymore. If somebody really wants something with you, they want a partnership with you. They feel like you're their equal, okay? But they may not have acted like it. So now they need to show you that they're not just this part. They're not just looking for the laundry room, okay? They want more than that, but they're going to have to show you. And I think it's confusing. I can dig it. I'd be confused. What's on top? The 4 of Cups. Somebody here has been holding back. You have a powerful soulmate. We already had the Lovers crossing our base energy here. We already had the 8 of Wands. We already had an Ace of Swords. When it hits you, it'll hit you like a ton of bricks. Holy shit. This is actually a kind of a quality person, or a different person than I thought they were. But what we have here is somebody, very powerful soulmate with the 2 Cups and the Lovers that was crossing here. You put those 2 energies together, it's pretty strong. It's a deep soul connection, right? I mean, I'm not going to call it twin flame. I'm not going to bother with that, but I will call it a deep soul. You've had some past lives with this person. But I don't think you've ever experienced this person in this life. They've really been holding back. And I think what's happening here, because I pull that, the 4 of Wands relates to why they're coming at you. The 4 of Pentacles is them. They've been holding back. And I think this person here is just, has been low self-worth. I want to say they behave this way because they have low self-worth, which is often what the party girl is, right? I mean, if you go into the party and you'll bang anybody who's interested, you know, that's a red flag. That's low self-worth, you know. I mean, you gotta earn that shit, right? You know, your trust is earned, and getting in the jeans is earned on some level, at least. Somebody here's had a low self-worth issue, and I think they don't feel like they can continue this act. Basically, they're apathetic to this act. What's going on with the 4 Cups? See, what'd I tell you? We got balanced energy there. You got justice. You see the 2 Cups kind of a thing? Sort of a thing going on? I know that's not what it is, but just scales of justice. But you see that, right? Yeah, it's right there. I mean, honestly, you can see it right there. Yeah, somebody here now wants to be happy. They can't continue this act. They're apathetic toward their own act. They're like, I gotta show Steve's viewers who I am, right? Whoever this is for, anyway. I don't think this is for everybody. I do think, though, if there's someone around you, if you want to figure out who this is, this communication's coming in fast. The Lion's Gate burst, which dissipates out after a day or two, is, you know, I mean, obviously you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. This could happen 2 weeks from now. A lot of communication is going to take place when Mercury flows back into Leo. But this is somebody, if you're trying to figure out who it might be, is this for me? I don't know, which you shouldn't try and do. You should just feel it. But this is somebody who you have a certain opinion of. Again, along the lines of this party girl, you think they're immature. You've ruled them out. You might be attracted to them, but you've ruled them out. There's definitely love happening here. This is about banging, okay? It's not about, this is not a family member or something like that, all right? So you might be attracted to them, but you ruled them out. This is not my future, right? You know, I mean, if I ever get desperate, fine, you know, whatever. We find a laundry room, but, you know, whatever. So, I mean, I don't know. But I know this person doing something about this with justice here, okay? I mean, justice is an 11 on the numerology. That's ready, go. That's go, go, go. You know, new adventures. Here we go. It also adds to it, too, which is the 2 of Cups. The 2 Cups I've been showed. We got balanced energy. We got something balancing here. All right? Big time. This is out of balance. This is 4 Cups. There's 3 shitty ones over here and 1 good one over here. It's out of balance. So we're rebalancing things. The scale, somebody here is, they're not even happy, but they can't even do that anymore. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Let's talk about the conversation. It's rooted around the Page of Cups here. All right? I don't know if that means it comes off as somebody doesn't know how to have this conversation. I think it's just it's representing the newness of what they're saying. In other words, you're seeing this person in a new light, okay? Hopefully not a Star Trek uniform kind of a thing, but I don't think so. I think it's higher quality than that. So in this context, I get the Page of Cups. I like that here, okay? So you're definitely starting over with whoever this is. And you're like confused why they're not, you know, why they're behaving and acting and talking about 4 wands, 10 pentacles. My God. All right, let's go. They may even use the word soulmate. I got lovers, 2 of cups, justice. They may even use the word soulmate, which might blow your mind, you know, kind of a thing. I would avoid that whenever possible. The average Joe or Jane out there in the public finds the concept, like Hollywood picks on the concept of soulmates a lot on TV shows, right? The tarot reader on a TV show is usually some kook that they got all dressed up, look like the wizard or witch from the top of the hill or the forest, you know, sitting in some cabin by a river, you know, sort of a thing like that. The general public tends to, if you mention soulmates on a date with somebody, they kind of, you know, kind of look at you kind of funny and sideways, you know, a little thing like, you might want to hold back until you find out what kind of spirituality someone has before you start talking like that. But anyway, this energy might mention it. I don't know why I say that, but I just feel like it. We're soulmates. Okay, cool. Right, check please. Okay, Page of Cups. You can mention that with me on a date, but I'll tell you one way or another. I'll look at you and no, we ain't. Nope. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Check please. Let's go. I mean, I'll bang you, but nope, no soulmate there. I'm the guy to tell you, and then I'll direct them to my channel. Page of Cups. I'm still shuffling. I'm running out of shit to tell you. All right, let's go. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I ran this morning. It's a huge mistake. The dew point and the humidity are so high. Like it's like a dew point of like 68 degrees. Anything above 65 degree dew point is oppressive. It was like running through pea soup out there this morning. I shouldn't have done it. I tell you, getting too old to be running and dew points that high. Crazy weather. What's going on? Crazy energy right now. What's going on with the Page of Cups? I'm sick of shuffling. I got nothing to tell you. This deck is not going to give me anything. I got nothing. I'll show you what was at the bottom. It doesn't matter. It's a King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to straighten something out with you. I mean, I'll pull the cards, but I'm shuffling from another deck. I don't like, but yeah, it's just repeating messages. It's the 10 of Wands and the Lovers. It's repeating. So it doesn't, when I say, you can trust me, okay? When I say I don't have anything to tell you, I know. I didn't even look at what the top cards were. I knew from what this was that I got nothing to tell you. These cards were over here, okay? These cards were what's crossing here. So we already got that. We done. All right, we know that it's a soulmate, and we know that it's hard for this. It might be hard for this person to say something, or they just can't take it anymore, or it might be a real burden for you that they've made a choice to say these things because you viewed them. You'd already crossed them off. You already ruled them out. I'm not interested, right? I need more than just a laundry room. Okay, well, maybe, but I think this person's offering it. Let's go. Why is the Page of Cups here? Oh, the witches want to talk. Oh yeah, see? Quick shuffle, oh motherfucker. Oh yeah. Listen, I know you may not trust it. Okay, listen to me. Listen. I know you may not trust it. Steve Hand is talking. But you can. It's crossed by the King of Swords. Somebody is telling you the truth. They're telling you the truth. Alright? I'm telling you. It's crossed by the King of Swords. I still say it's just a Page of Cups because this is a whole new conversation with this person. All right, it just is. It can start something brand new. It can. The laundry room ain't going nowhere. You know, usually you leave at separate times. It takes her a little longer to get her clothes back on than it does a dude. If I'm going to a party, I'm just showing up in shorts. I'm just making it quick. It's quick. I'm in. I'm out. But I mean, this is something that can go somewhere. What's on top? Yeah. What did I say? Rewind. All right. Why am I your second favorite? Fuck my ass. Hierophant. Yeah. It's a big deal. You can trust this. You will be, I promise you, if you're one of the people who hears from this person, you will be fucking floored. You will literally say, excuse me for a moment, please stop talking. And you'll step outside and you will go, fucking Steve, son of a fucking. And then you'll walk back in and let them finish talking. Because this person, you won't even believe it. But they are speaking the truth. It is a powerful connection. We've had lovers. We've had the lovers. We've had the Two of Cups. We got Justice. We got the Hierophant. I mean, fuck me. Okay. Why is the Hierophant here? Just for fun. the Four of Wands. These are read with these. That's a Four of Wands. It all ties together. This is a new beginning with somebody you had already ruled out. This can be your runner. If you're one of the people who says, well, they're never reaching out, Steve. I just watch you because you're funny. No, you don't. No. Could be. Might be. I don't know. But I think this is somebody you're hearing from that you never expected the words coming out of their mouth. This kind of truth. The page is only showing up because it's something brand new from this person that you've never heard before. Just like I said, from the flow of the Page of Wands to the Four of Wands, this person normally doesn't talk about this sort of thing. This is about marriage. This is about the 2 cars, the 2 dogs, the house, the summer home. You know, it's what? I thought you just wanted to go to the laundry room. What the hell? I just showed up in my shorts. I don't have mortgage. I'm not dressed to go get a mortgage. You know, I mean, what the fuck? It's hard for this person to do to say this truth. So don't give them a fucking hard time about it. If you're not interested, be nice. Okay? Again, wise words from the late great Patrick Swayze, from Gone with the Wind, where I come from, Roadhouse. Be nice until it's time not to be nice. Okay? Just be nice here. I think, and I'm going to tell you right now, I know you may not want that. You'll be, oh, hell no. You might be. But I'm telling you, this could go somewhere. I threw on top of this little page, never mind this truth, and it's hard for them. Yeah, wham, whatever. I threw on top of this Page of Cups a Hierophant marriage, long term, and the Four of Wands. Again, the universe from another deck repeated the Four of Wands, and again, I was abundantly clear that there was nothing in this deck for us when at the top was the Lovers and the Ten of Wands, which is just crossing here. So those also play in. And if you want to know something, seriously, the Ten of Pentacles is also underneath there. All right, so it is there. We could get there after a very fruitful conversation, I might add, with that King of Pentacles there. So it's all in play here. It's a pretty cool reading. This is interesting energy. I like this. I want you to not prejudge anything in August. I wrote that in my August write-up in the blog. And I know that 35,000 of you have read it so far, so you know what I'm talking about, most of you. Okay? I know that you might be inclined to prejudge things. Weird shit's going to happen. It's stuff that seems bad, right? Stuff that seems terrible. Like that friend I told you about that called me up and said, I had a friend who just all of a sudden decided they don't want to be friends anymore and left. It was just like my Aquarius portion, the part for you in the last week's reading talked about. Yeah. But that actually has a silver lining. And that energy is lifted, all of a sudden that person feels a little lighter. You know, down the line. Don't prejudge when things happen. And don't prejudge this person when they show up. This is likely for some of you someone you ruled out already. Right? If I'm thinking about long-term and marriage, I'm not thinking about the party girl. Oh yeah, I remember her. I used to bang her at so-and-so's parties all the time. Yeah, no, that ain't who I'm going to marry. I mean, come on. Right? You don't marry that. Right? Well, maybe. People can change. People wear masks. You know, this was all pretend, whoever this is. Okay? And again, you don't have to take me literally, party girl. I'm creating characters to give you something here to sink your teeth into and translate the energy. It's how I translate energy. Everything is a song or some sort of analogy. I usually attach songs to people, like if I'm reading a person, that's how I remember who they are and what they are. They get a song. Everybody gets a song, right? God forbid you get some kind of death metal song, then I stay away from you, right? Now it's dark, I can't see, don't you fucking look at me. I mean, you know, if those are your lyrics, you know, if I'm assigning anthrax to you, we got a problem. Okay, but at the end of the day, okay, this is probably somebody here that I haven't heard that song in years. Now it's dark, I can't see, don't you fucking look at me. I love that. At the end of the day here, this is probably somebody you ruled out. It's communication that should come in fairly soon. Fairly soon is different for all of you. Don't let it confuse you. You'll know when it comes in. You'll be like, what the fuck? Just shut it down. The epiphany will come to you. This reading will help you. This can be very long term. This can be the person you fucking marry. It can be. And this reading can also be very specific. It might only be for 25% of you watching. I have no way of knowing. But it's worth me giving you this reading. okay? Because this is that important. Pay attention. Some of this with the truth and putting the sword away and chilling out ties a lot to what I talked about in the reading with me the other day when I pulled on the Lion's Gate. All right? Okay? So keep that in mind. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.